So Realm Royale is a new game made by Hi-Rez Studios that aims to ride the wave of Battle Royale games but with its own unique twist. But Realm Royale hasn't always been the way it is today. This video is going to cover the entire development process of the game, from its roots as a game mode for a different Hi-Rez game, all the way to being the #1 game on Twitch and being streamed by Ninja. Let's get right into it. For those wondering, Smite videos are coming soon. This is just an extra video to throw out in between those. So Realm Royale was originally released as a spin-off game for a smaller Hi-Rez game called Paladins, an Overwatch-styled hero shooter. This game mode, nicknamed Paladins Battlegrounds, original, I know, was an attempt to bring something new to the Battle Royale genre before it got saturated by companies trying to cash out on the trend. It brought the heroes of Paladins, who had a full set of abilities including an ultimate ability, into a Battle Royale 100-man deathmatch. At this point in development, this game mode was an alpha test and more of a proof of concept than anything close to a standalone game. It looked and played exactly like Paladins, and that's because it was Paladins. Hell, the Battlegrounds map was basically just all the Paladins maps joined together with some empty space in between. The mode wasn't initially well received, with a lot of people throwing shit at Hi-Rez for chasing trends instead of fixing the issues with the original game Paladins. Little did they know that this random attempt at a game mode would become a real competitor to the Battle Royale giants of Fortnite and PUBG. The balance was also a major issue in this game mode. Granted, it was an alpha test, but since it used direct copies of existing Paladins heroes, it led to obvious advantages for certain heroes. Notably, people complained about stealth and sniper heroes such as Maeve and Kinessa being too broken as they could one-shot from massive range or stealth without even being in danger. There were also various other Paladin-specific mechanics such as mounts that were implemented into the Battlegrounds game mode as well. There was also the issue of the highly controversial and pay-to-win cards unbound system from Paladins being implemented directly into a Battle Royale setting. Most Battle Royale games at the time, like Fortnite and PUBG, provide only cosmetic microtransactions and have nothing that impacts gameplay. Cards Unbound, however, was a way to upgrade your cards before entering the game so you were more powerful with real money. They used the common, rare, epic, and legendary cards from Paladins that upgraded your hero's abilities, which led to some extreme RNG, even more that is normally present in a loot-based Battle Royale game. In Fortnite, if you're good at the game, you can compete with a bad weapon against a better one, but in Paladins Battlegrounds, if you got the right hero with the right legendary cards, you could basically just become unstoppable. It didn't help that you originally could choose duplicates of the same hero as well. On top of that, they also made specific items along with the cards specifically for this mode. The issue of duplicate heroes and overpowered heroes eventually led Hi-Rez to limit what heroes were available in the mode, and allowing only a randomly selected pool of 8 hero choices per game, which players could then choose from, so it wasn't just the same stealth heroes in every single game because they were broken as fuck. Other than these issues, the game was a very typical Battle Royale game. You dropped from a Zeppelin instead of a plane or a battle bus. You'd land, gear up from chests and ground drops, and there'd be airdrops with the chance for those legendary items that I mentioned. The fog would also close in, and then there'd be one victor. All the stuff you'd expect from a normal Battle Royale game, just with a Paladin's flavour. A combination of the aforementioned balance issues, along with the restrictive nature of having the mode tied to Paladins, caused Hi-Rez to make the decision to remove the game mode from Paladins, give it some more development time, and release it as its standalone game concept. So after less than 3 months of the mode being out for Paladins, it was pulled with very little warning and received a huge makeover both in terms of looks and gameplay mechanics. The mode ditched most of the previous gameplay features that would tie it to Paladins. The heroes, the card system, the health system, etc. Doing this immediately made the game much more balanced and, in my opinion, a more fun experience. The heroes were replaced with at first just one player model, but that was expanded later in development to include more. This character was a far cry from what Paladins Battlegrounds offered. It was more of a build your own guy type of character, similar to an RPG, and you would pick up and forge different abilities and perks throughout the game, and pick up different weapons to try and build a character that gets increasingly powerful over the course of the game, leveling up abilities, finding better weapons, and gaining armor. The forge system was also added, which allowed players to craft different weapons, abilities, and armor. While a lot of the assets like mounts, weapons, and abilities were reused from Paladins, the game had distanced itself enough to be called its own game. Later on, the class system was implemented into the game, adding the option to choose between 5 classes at the start of the game: Hunter, Assassin, Mage, Warrior, and Engineer, each with their own unique set of abilities that can be forged around the world. So each character class had a unique playstyle, making it more RPG focused than other Battle Royale games out at the time, and it was a huge change from the game's origins with Paladin heroes being playable in the mode. This made the game much closer to a traditional Battle Royale game than like a hero shooter on a huge map, which was what the original mode was supposed to be. The game was then released as a standalone game called, you guessed it, Realm Royale, on the 5th of June 2018, to a much better reception than the original game got. No longer associated with Paladins, the game blew up pretty quickly after its launch, and it was the #1 watched game on Twitch, mostly due to popular streamer Ninja playing it. A lot has changed about the game since it originally launched as a game mode for Paladins 6 months ago, and it's interesting to take a look back at the game's development and what it was and what it could have been. But anyway, that's about it for this documentary / discussion style video. Hope you guys enjoyed taking a look back at Royale with me. If there's a few things wrong about the Paladins battlegrounds era of the game, then I apologise and correct me in the comments. I didn't try the mode back then as I don't play Paladins, so I just had research and old forum posts and stuff to go on. But yeah, like I said, for anyone who's curious, new Smite videos will be coming very soon. I just thought I'd throw this one out between Smite videos. But I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, nerds.